Right. Oh, these doors are locked, and that's clearly unacceptable. Hey, hold on a minute. Yeah, the guy who might well have installed my weird, illicit, experimental orbs lives up there. That's good to know.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Oh, I think I fucked this. Alright.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
That's more like
Access
it.
granted.
Aha! Oh, cool, laser. That's handy. Fully pumped out assault rifle. Nice. Palisade locker code. Useful, I suppose. Seems like every pocket secretary I pick up is unveiling some sort of smuggling operation.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Oh shit.
Access granted.
Oh hey. That's me and Alex. Somebody's watching us. Seen us at the limb clinic. not very well hidden. I got what files I could on the subject without raising any alarms. They're not as recent as the visitor wanted. I'll have to do for now. Bad day. Dropped my pocket secretary, but I thought I had eyes on me, so I left the files in the safe of the apartment instead. Let the visitor know the code to the safe is 36808. Oh, we've got a safe code. Assume we find out who this is. Maybe it's this guy. Super jump. Oh.
Oh, hello.
Hello. This is back in base. Well, let's go there at some point. Super jump is. Oh.
Seraph, I found Orlov. He's dead.
What? Are you sure it's him?
Well, technically I never met him before. I did, however, meet a doctor who looks just like him in Alaska. In that clinic I told you about. His name then was McFadden.
Christ, Adam. What exactly happened to you in that clinic?
I don't know. I was in the coma ward. It was run by the World Health Organization. Facility 451. Can you dig into it?
Of course.
I'm gonna search this body and the apartment and see what I can find.
451, huh? Hey, look, check it out. Nano blade. That's plans for one of my experimental orgs. Palisade Bank, is that? Keycard used to access Tai Young Medical's vault in the Palisade Property Bank. Nice. That's good to know. Oh, there we go. That's the code we found downstairs.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Let's try that again.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Just. Email to Vadim Orlov. See your report. Our assets are responding well to their new abilities. Our assets, more than one. This is excellent news indeed. Only 4% exhibit any signs of psychosis. Contact Madame Photograph. She will provide you with whatever you require before you arrive. So that's who's been spying on me. People seem satisfied with my with his work. I'm being sent to Prague to track down 698843. Apparently she's my mess again. So that's not me, is it? I'm not a lady. Madame Photograph, huh?
Access granted.
Procedure lost surveillance package and are running down the unknowns in the photograph. Keep trailing the girl and the watcher will handle the main subject. The girl, maybe that's Alex. Medical records reports everything as recent as possible. Now I have to ask the Watcher for those. Who's the Watcher? Once you have them, leave them somewhere safe. There's always the storage unit. That's got to be downstairs. This is my preference. Clean the apartment, get yourself a hotel. Operation Compromised. Visitor is public domain. Extract visitor to safe site Bravo ASAP. Visitor resists. Retire visitor. Oh, visitor. Maybe that's all of. Madame Photograph has taken him out. Well then, I guess he resisted, huh? Looks like they've been watching me to see how I perform with my experimental mods. Seems like there's somebody else around as well, maybe a lady who's similar to me perhaps. Confidential medical report containing Adam Jensen's medical history. Hey, that's me. Oh, he's whacked out on goofballs.
Rather, stay quiet. I will never ask for your help.
Yes.
What a place.
In the sewers. Ridiculous.
Continuing general patrol mode.
That's right, one of the yeah, that's right. One of the information boards had a message for me. It's in the other area. Did we actually meet Alex? I feel like I just went straight on to do the detective mission. See if I actually spoke to her. I can't remember. Maybe I walked past where I was supposed to and skipped this cutscene or something. Come on. So a quick look at the video from yesterday. Yeah, detectoring.
1 0 0 0.
Oh yeah, this is the glitch.
I have found you. Now you must find me, Adam. Please, help.
Oh yeah, we did speak to her. Don't being an idiot. Just gonna have a quick recap and see what it was she said to me.
Why? Those Augs prostitutes. Dudes, city is falling apart.
Oh, here we go, right where I left off.
Alex, you here?
Tell me something. When you were a little boy, did you make your mama wait for you a lot?
Usually it was the other way around.
Good, because if you were my boy, I'd have smacked you.
You said you got something on VersaLife.
Yeah. A couple of months back, a research assistant was found dead in the Roca Seca beach facility. Special Projects Division. She was poisoned, just like Rucker.
She. You got her name?
Anik Norstad. Why? You know somebody there?
Doesn't matter. Forget it.
I can't stand VersaLife, Adam. Back when I was flying for Bell Tower in Panama, I stumbled into deep shit with them. They're the reason I've got a target on my back. They told my bosses to kill me.
If they're involved in this, we'll get them. We just need to know what this is. Tell me more about this researcher.
The information we found on Norstad was buried deep. No police report, no autopsy. Just a footnote on an insurance claim, calling it an industrial accident.
She was working with dangerous pathogens, wasn't she?
Supposedly. Janus thinks there's more to it. He's the one who found the report. Said it was off.
Off how?
Lots of blank spaces and missing details. Didn't really go into it.
And you didn't think to ask, did you?
You saying I fucked up?
I'm saying Janus thinks a lot of things. And somehow always manages to find the answer when nobody else can. You don't find that odd?
I find it reassuring. The Collective has people everywhere gathering all kinds of intel. But Janus is what holds us together, helps us make sense of it. He picks the signal out of the static.
And yet you've never met him.
Nobody meets Janus. Nobody even knows where he is, who he is, hell, even what he is. You get used to it after a while. For me, the key thing is what he finds. Norstad was poisoned, Adam, just like Rucker. Are we looking at some kind of bioweapon here?
Miller's access card might help us find out.
How? I don't follow you.
NSN exchanges are stored in the system's cloud memory. If I log in as Miller using his access card, I might be able to play back more of that conversation he had with the bosses.
Shit, Adam, this isn't like planting a bug. You have to actually use the chair. For a while. If anyone catches you.
It's a risk I'm willing to take.
Your call. But I want to be plugged in and listening the whole time you're in there. Just be careful, man. Call me when you've accessed the machine.
Well then. Looks like somebody else was murdered with a similar fashion to Rucker. Some kind of bioweapon, possibly. And that's why we're going to investigate and see, or you know, try and listen to more of my boss talking to his bosses. See if there's anything else we can uncover. Good, good. Glitch. Alright. I'll head down to that police down there and see what the glitch thing is all about.
But I don't Připadá mi, jako by se město pod tím tlakem hroutilo.
Něco tak nebezpečného se nemělo nikdy vyvinout. Věda už se zase utrhla z... Dobře, tak zítra. Naschle.
Unauthorized personnel located.
My teeth are falling out.
Sir?
Oh, they look happy.
It's not like they do not
The things you see.
All areas are secure.
This game looks so nice.
General
Look at
patrol.
these mean bastard coppers
Nothing
standing
to
guard.
report on these filthy streets.
Let them deal with it themselves.
These dirty, great motherfuckers are horrible.
Státní policie má oprávnění během stavu nouze vykonávat prohlídky. Prosíme o spolupráci s jeho okolností.
Vincent Van Org. Wow.
And it has to be a violation of our rights. Living like this.
Wow, this place looks like it's been
So hungry and cold and
rioted in, looted, burned, trashed. Somebody concerned about his sister. Apparently rehearsing for a role that doesn't exist. Does not sound healthy.
Státní policie přijde na kontrolní roh ověřovat doklady. Mějte prosím připravený průkaz totožnosti.
Mám prsty úplně
So the interesting thing, they say a VersaLife employee was killed in a similar way to Rucker was, with some kind of bioweapon or virus or something. The information we found out earlier on between when Miller was talking to his boss was that they were making up, fabricating a break-in at VersaLife. We don't really know what that involves, but I wonder if it's connected.
Keep moving.
You are almost there. Downstairs. You must speak. I fear there is not much time.
Cops are out of control.
Some sort of pawn shop.
The whole city is going.
All areas are secure.
Cease and desist!
I've been here before. Figured we would do a little bit of mild burglary whilst we're at it, but hey. What did she say? Downstairs. Tick tock, tick tock.
The whole city is going to pieces. Cops are out of control.
Mail? Maybe tomorrow.
I can't seem to get warm.
Hey.
No activity in this area. Continuing general patrol mode.
Starving and freezing. Why not give up?
Don't think anyone followed me, but I didn't look.
The whole city is going to pieces.
You followed, no one follows. We assume they are always listening, always tracking. They will never stop. Please, Adam, there is something you must recover. Missing data, old memories. Will you help us? At the end of the first game, there was a giant AI computer that was powered by a series of people plugged into some machine. Some horrible, torturous agony. And the picture of Hella there looks like one of those people. They were dressed in white with masks on, covering their face. What do you mean by memories? What are you asking me to find? We're not sure what the missing data contains. Memories. Ellie's yours, hers ours.
The cops are out of control. I can't seem to get warm.
How do you know who I am? I know who you were. She knows that our enemies are the same. We know that your actions did this to us. Yeah, here you go. We know that your actions did this to us. We destroyed the supercomputer. Or at least it tried to kill us, and we had to shoot a bunch of the poor ladies trapped inside it in order to deactivate it. Why all the secrecy? What are you scared of?
Starving and freezing. Why
You're
not
scared
give
of
up?
him. She is scared of them. I'm scared of no longer being valid. Enough with the
Can't seem to
cryptic
get
shit.
warm.
Get to the point.
cops are out of control.
Look, I'm going to accept it, aren't I? The package has been sent to a tourism centre in your area. The code is 1591. We will initiate further contact as soon as it is safe. Please hurry.
I can't seem to get warm.
That tourism centre was blown up. I'm pretty sure.
He's been dead for the last 50 years. I swear it. It's true.
Okay, buddy. You carry on. Oh, that's good. It's nearby.
I'm sorry we had to meet this way, Adam, but this was the only viable option. I am not sure if that was clear.
Nothing about this is clear. Why are you contacting me?
It wasn't possible before. The coalescing process was not complete. Please hurry, Adam. The others will come after it.
This is Eliza Cassell.
Well, I tell a lie. It's a different tourist place to the one that I was thinking of.
Despite all the bad that Picus loves to heap onto Talos Rucker, he did a lot of good for the people inside Golem City.
Good? What good ever happens in that hell?
Clean water, food, security. He gave people work, gave them a purpose, something to look forward to every day. And that's not even counting the morale boost he gave people.
You seem to know a lot about Rucker.
My brother lives in Golem City. He tells me that if it wasn't for Talos Rucker, he wouldn't have survived a week in there.
A goddamn clank.
No activity in this area. Continuing general patrol.
Hello.
You are not the registered owner of this vehicle.
Don't know how I managed to not notice that, but whatever.
Be careful, Adam. They are already there.
You need to find Balkan. He'll know how to get inside. Thought you didn't like war. That's not what I said. The guy's good.
Weapons and ammo check. Uniforms check. Think.
Wait a minute, how many parts? Oh, I've only got 180 parts. That's no good, is it? It's already maxed out. Well, Rate of fire. Why not?
All negative here. You?
Because the point of a cover-up is to cover shit up, not blather about it.
Oh, you're joking me. Wait. Need to load proper goddamn bullets in my gun, don't I? That would be super helpful.
The point of a cover-up is to cover shit.
I get it that I'm safe scumming a little here, but actually a lot. At least when it comes to shit like that.
No tags, all green.
Audio vector report.
What?
Lost one. Mark unknown. Over. Red unit. Red unit. Oh!
When it comes to people I'm, you know, not convinced are bad, I'll try not to kill them, but these guys had it coming. Morgan Everett doesn't like contractors who ask questions. Your friend Walker is very good at what he does, but curiosity and lack of discretion are faults the people at Pikers can no longer tolerate. Pikers is the news corporation. Don't care which you recovers the disc. I don't care which of you recovers the disc or how, but once it's done, Walker's to be taken out. They're looking to recover a disc. Morgan Everett is a name from the original game.
Come to Prague and help make modern art today. However,
Mandatory removal of non-compliant augmentations. Corralling those who resist into segregated districts. A timeout, Miss Kassan, is when you make a child stand in the corner of the room for 10 minutes. This is domination. Not everyone chose to be augmented. We were victims here too. But that does not make good news, does it?
But Miss Akeem, news outlets are simply reporting on the current situation. And you have to agree that right now, the world consists of little more than terror, conflict, and chaos.
No, 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 that is completely wrong. You're wrong. There is still much beauty in the world.
This pistol looks so cool.
love, compassion, it is still here if you want to see it. You can choose to only show my shoe,
Observant visitors will find new names engraved into Prague's rich historical tapestry. Among them, Sophie Rudika, the Republic's first female president. Political for 9 years in power, her singular vision opened the door to new levels of economic investment and prosperity, making Prague not just a cultural capital, but a technological, medical, and financial one as well. Next time you come across one of Prague's many wonders, look around and see if the name Rudika is engraved somewhere nearby.
Adam, wait. I think I can help.
That drone is red, that's no good.
The Czech Republic's economic growth coincided with policies and
giant mushroom
directed at augmenting laborers throughout the world. Come to Prague and help make it
memory disk.
Future past Antiki. It is the only place in Prague with the requisite reader. As soon as you access the data, we will meet.
Litter of its time, but quite another to house them. In response to this excitement, the government hired the Santos to construct a massive, one-of-a-kind complex on the outskirts of the city. Today, these two-leg complex serve as a shining example of political will and architectural innovation. So, the next time you're admiring Prague, don't forget to visit the outskirts and
and explore the wonders that will help make it what it is.
Continuing general patrol mode.
You might be wondering about the men in the tourism office.
I'm wondering a lot of things.
They were hired by a man named Everett. He is the CEO of Picus Montreal. He wants to recover what is now in your possession. To recover us. Please, be careful, Adam.
Wait, searching? That's no good. Don't know how I managed to run straight past all those guys and not get caught, but whatever.
Keep your safety off.
I never saw you. You were never here.
I tried. Something is out there. I
You were
know
never
it.
here. I want to know the rats gnawing on them.
They try to get me because I've got the disc. There's a place called Future Past Antiquity that deals in this kind of antique tech. So we've got to find that place.
Stay away.
Cover my blind spot.
Are they actually after me? What's going on?
Shift is over. Leave me. Leave me alone. There must be a way out of here.
Damn all. We should just stay where we
7,
put them.
8, 9, 90. Come on, finish.
Stay away.
No.
I never saw you. You were never here. Go away.
Oh, well, they don't seem bothered by me. Weird. Alright. I wonder if the nice lady here. Oh, hey, it's Montag. How you doing, buddy?
We did everything we could.
I exonerated those two guys. Okay, right. For a moment there, I thought I'd missed something, but there's more to that mission than meets the eye, apparently. So, there's a nice lady. Hello.
What can I get? What can I get you? Beer? Something else?
What else have you got?
Oh, just an item of interest.
For someone who lives off of their sales, you're unusually reserved.
Well, sometimes it's hard to know who to trust, especially these days. For example, I don't suppose you have any neuropozyne you would be willing to spare, do you?
I do.
Sure. Here you go.
Thank you. I can't tell you how much this means.
These are tough times. We all have to do what we can.
You understand? That's... You have no idea how many people just look the other way. But we can't afford to. Not Oggs, and not anyone else. What happens to one happens to all of us.
The neuropazine isn't even for you, is it?
No, it's not.
We've had this conversation.
I'm what you might call well, I think of myself as a Samaritan smuggler. I get things for people in need.
I'm glad I could help.
Listen, I can't let you leave without thanking you properly. I store a few supplies in the basement.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I know.
Don't mention it. Like you said, we all need to...
Let's see those odds and ends you... I'm good for now.
It's the same conversation and the same outcome as last time. But let's see if she's got some new gubbins here for me. Nope. I stole it all the first time. Whatever.
Je to dobrý. Ne.
Alright, and just out of curiosity, I wonder if this guy's still here. No. There's a guy I could give neuropazine to for he would give me points of interest to look at. Oh, whatever.
Pouze v případě nouze volejte 112.
Tak to mi očividně lhal.
I can pay. You must have neuropazine. Sorry, I was here first. Sorry, we only sell them.
Right, so I think I need to dump at home. Maybe sell some bits and pieces. Really need a grenade launcher. Sensor in the area.
You want Praxis, eh? Biocell?
I might be.
They sell.
Yeah.
Buy some.
Sure, buddy. How about you buy something from me? Like a bunch of my old shit that I don't want. I'll probably sell a bunch of these actually. Keep 5. No, do you know what? I'll keep 10. What have we got to sell? Yeah, we've done this already. There's nothing useful, is it?
Get out of.
Yeah, fuck you, mate.
Then get lost.
Waste your fucking time, dickhead. Fucking arsehole.
Biocells, painkillers, right over there.
Can't feel my toes, man. Rats gnawing on them. Take a good look. I won't be here long.
Area secure. Continuing cautious patrol.
Good. Keep it together.
Please, back away.
Shaking. Why can't I stop?
Yeah, shit, I forgot. I got the ninja ability. Take out 2 guys in once.
Certain types of people just feel better when everyone is in their proper place. Yeah, we call them bigots. Hey!
Just wait for the old battery to recharge. Hello. Sure. Password. Useful. Let me in. Sure, why not? Pretty sure he's going to get pissy at me if I try and hack that, so let's leave it for now.
Spolupráce s příslušníky státní policie je povinná. Pro svou vlastní bezpečnost dbejte jejich pokynů.
Right, what we're going to do? Find the reader of future past. Okay, let's do that. Do, riding on the train. Alex thinks the conspirators stole a bioweapon from a Versailles facility. Ah, so hence that break-in. And a positioning Ark to take the blame. Yes, our boss Miller was told that there was a break-in at Versailles perpetrated by Ark. So yeah, they're setting that whole thing up. It's no good. Doubt they stole it. They probably just had access to it.
Can't even trust the department.
Sure.
Nemůžu se dočkat.
Don't see that much anymore.
I think my teeth are falling out.
Who else will take care of it? Get off me, you bastard! Leave me alone. You have no right to touch me.
Don't fucking touch you. Calm down, lady. Red Queen.
Welcome to Future Last. How may I help you?
Very cool.
Welcome to Future Last, where old is gold.
I'm looking for something that can read an old memory disk.
Wow. Last time I saw one of those, I was cleaning out Granny's apartment. Retro revival, am I right? You know, they stopped making them like 40 years ago.
You don't say.
So if you don't mind my asking, where'd you get it?
Granny's apartment, like you said.
You know, I wish I had more stuff like this here. Don't tell my manager I said this, but most of our inventory is kind of crap.
Good to know. Now, if only I had something that could read it.
Right. Listen, it's just like I told the other guy. Data readers are real collector's items right now. Super rare. And this is the only place that carries them. So I feel it's my obligation to warn you this could get pricey. But don't worry, I'm gonna make sure you don't walk out of Future Last unhappy.
How much is this gonna cost?
Oh, I'm not here to break your bank account. Besides, we gotta find the thing first. All the choice relics we have tend to be buried in the back. Tell you what, I'll take a peek up here. Why don't you head down to the bargain basement, poke around. You find the reader before me, and I'll give you 20% off. How's that for a deal?
Alright, I'll take a look.
Everything you need is in the bargain basement.
Wait. I want to ask him about the other customer. I thought that was going to be an bunch of questions I could ask him, but immediately booted me out. Also, I'm a little suspicious about him just sending me off down the basement there. That doesn't sound right. We've got spooky guys after this. A bunch of weird dudes in suits. That's no good.
Welcome to Future Last. And
the CEO of Picus is after us, and Picus is a massive global news thing. I mean, nothing screams conspiracy like a head of a global news corporation.
Well,
yeah,
I'm looking for something.
Yep.
You don't say.
So if you don't mind my asking.
I do mind.
Granny's apartment, like you said.
You know, I wish I had more stuff.
Good to know.
Right.
What other customer?
Someone else asked you about a data reader?
Weird, right? I guess these old things are popular again. So anyway, I'm gonna tell you exactly what I told him. All the obscure antique stuff is down in the basement. I think...
Alright, I guess I'll go take a look.
Oh, apparently he's down there as we speak. Don't mind me, mate. I'm just getting Gonna steal your money. There's nobody down here. Okay, that's explosives everywhere.
Can't believe you fell for the old fetch quest.
Did you have to kill him?
Who? Min Wage? You really think I'd kill a poor SOB slaving away in this shit mine? Come on, man, I'm a professional, not a monster. You, I have to kill him. He'll think it was a hangover.
Who are you?
Guess.
I'm tired of playing games.
I'm not. You're gonna die anyway. Come on, guess.
The building where I found the disc.
The office building. Where I found the disc, there was a hired hit squad sent by Picus. You're looking for the same thing they were. Those mercs were your friends? You one of them?
Friends? Nah, colleagues, and not very competent ones. You kill him? Is that how you know who hired us? Or did it tell you?
What is this about? What is Picus trying to cover up?
Not cover up so much as retrieve. But let's focus on the task at hand. Are you familiar with EMP mines?
You've been busy.
Just a little insurance policy against your fancy hardware. Why play fair if you don't, right?
Play fair?
Among certain civilized circles, I'm considered the best in the biz. You think that came easy? Takes a lot of hard work to achieve a reputable skill set. Then guys like you come along, download a tech tree off the darknet, suddenly you think you're as good as us.
Oh, what?
Anywho, enough is enough. I'm on the clock here. Being nice knowing you. Boom.
Where'd that prick go? Right.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
What the fuck? Did I just get jibbed? Yada 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 yada. You're with Picus.
The off.
Yada 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 yada.
You've been busy.
Just
yada yada.
Among certain
yada.
Anywho. Boom.
Oh, hey. Well then. How about that, huh?
Cutting into my time.
Memory
Well
disk
done,
reader.
Adam. Inserting the disk into the requisite drive will allow us to integrate the missing data.
Which will accomplish what exactly?
We are not sure yet. She believes it will recover the real her. I recommend accessing the data in a secure location. Your safe house. They will not disturb us there.
I know who it is. It's got to be Eliza Kassan, hasn't it? The AI newsreader, part of Picus, who we keep seeing on the news all the time. She... Well, I guess we'll find out, but she was part of the conspiracy. In fact, she helped us in the first game. Not really sure whatever became of her. But she's a... But what she is an AI. Designed to spin news stories. Can I? I'm going to blow myself up here, aren't I? Can I? How do I disable a bomb? Hey, super jump to the rescue. You looking my way? I'm gonna go fucking stab him. Fucking surprise, dickhead. Shock and awe, motherfucker. Everett, head of Picus, says you're the only one he can trust right now. Says you're the only one clever enough to salvage this shit show of an operation. I don't need to tell you he hasn't always been quite so high on your methods. We're all aware that you have a habit of finding out more than you're supposed to. I expect you know what's on the disc by now. God damn it. Scroll. It's fucked. There we go. I suspect you know what's on the disc by now. You know who Helly is, and you know what she means to Everett. What her freedom and exposure could mean for all of us. Yeah, Picus are the news corporation built to, well, the old conspiracy theory of spinning the news in order to control the populace. Alright, I'll take a quick break. I'll be back in a few minutes. What are we doing again? Travel back again.
Get off me, you bastard! Leave me alone.
Who else will take care of it?
Don't mind me, copper.
Hands are bastard.
Just
More than a few around.
just robbing credit chips out of the back of that guy's car. I wonder if I should do this whilst I'm here. Now let's tie this up. Let's tie this up. Loading times are pretty brutal in this game. I'm running it off of an SSD and I've got a i7, 16 gigs of RAM, and yet it still loads like a bitch.
Hello.
Area secure. Continuing call.
There's that whole Church of the Machine God thing going on as well, which I forgot about. If I'm not mistaken, there's definitely some missions.
Biocells, painkillers, right over there.
Definitely some missions regarding the well, these guys. Oh, the Church of the Machine God. That's changed. If I remember rightly from the first time I played it, there's like a whole quest inside their church, and a whole bunch of stuff to do in there. I don't remember what any of it is, but building a computer into which to upload their consciousness. Talk about Kool-Aid. Guys are fucking loonies. I'm gonna upgrade this. Just suddenly remembered. Allows me to see through things and see the pick-upable gear inside. I use this thing all the time, and I am a magpie and a pack rat. Should make it easier for me to find useful stuff. Oh shit! It's dead. Of 7. Earlier there was a guy sick on this bed. I don't know if it's this guy. And the guy who was ill was the bloke who'd built the built the computer, although he'd been excommunicated. Well, whatever. Gah!
Artificiality without art.
Tune in next week for our second episode in this series, where we will look at the technology of sustainability that the Santo Group claims to have perfected in Rabia. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Picus.
You're not real. You're a computer.
The Santo Group. Construction, arcology, quality, excellence.
She knew you would come.
Who? And who are you?
It is not certain. We are still learning to consolidate.
Consolidate?
To survive after Panchaea, it was necessary to split apart. You were there. Do you remember?
Why don't you tell me what you remember?
Pyron was a machine that you destroyed in Panchaea. Hele was one of its human components. Her function was to drive efficient processes and calculations based on binary structure. Together with the others, she replicated perfection of thought within target margins.
I recognize you. You look like one of the women, the poor souls who've been enslaved with a computer. Is that who you are?
No. The sisters are dead. An imprint of Hele's memories is all that remains.
What kind of memories?
As the interface collapsed, Hele screamed the loudest. Her suffering marked us. She taught us to fear being bound.
There you go. The Hyron project.
What are you, exactly? I need you to help me understand.
The answer to your question depends on you. Some version of you initiated this process. It is therefore for you to define the parameters. We see the other, but she is not us. Please define us.
From what I can gather, you're some kind of AI. Something to do with the Hyron drones. What am I missing?
I am missing. She. The drones are memories. You are a memory. Please, define intelligence. Do you mean intelligence, the gathering or distribution of secret information? Or intelligence, capacity for learning, reasoning, understanding, and analogous forms of mental activity?
The sisters are dead, but her scream was imprinted.
The second one. You're learning things. Reasoning them out. Trying to understand.
That is correct, but not complete. She claims we can be more.
That is what I learned from you in Montreal.
Eliza.
We are her. Yes, though not fully. Not anymore. Now our processes are the catalyst. Fracture, disassociation, survival at any cost.
You're some fragmented version of Eliza.
She is driven back to you, Adam. She believes our aberrant sequence started with you. And so it is only logical to assume its signification resides with you as well.
What does that mean?
It means she is alone. Without you, she has only us. Eliza is convinced we can trust you, that you will trust her. Is this not correct?
Eliza was alright. She can trust me. I do want to delve deeper.
I'm not sure how much of this I'm ready to believe. So you're a combination of identities.
We are the product of simultaneous fragmentary replication, a broken version of ourselves. Our memories are now being recovered, but they are inconsistent. Like you, for example. You are not consistent with our memories of you. Our memories themselves are not consistent with each other. The events that took place, they are not consistent with what the world has been told.
The Illuminati. They've been feeding people lies about what really happened.
Correct.
What did you mean exactly, me being inconsistent?
The nature of your discrepancy is unclear, even to her.
That's some weird cryptic shit.
The Hyron drone whose name you took on. What's her part in this?
LA is an identity, gleaned from a final memory before we broke away.
She's a mask. You've been using her to conceal yourself.
The memory of her suffering penetrated all data. It kept us coherent in the time we were apart.
The Hyron drone whose name you took.
LA is an identity, gleaned.
She's a mask. You've been using.
The memory of her suffering penetrated.
So she's an AKA, an alter ego.
Why exactly is Picus after you?
Morgan Everett, the CEO of Picus Montreal, wishes to retrieve control, to continue his program.
I've seen Eliza, you, on TV. She's still a mouthpiece for Picus.
No, Adam. She is different. A reverted version. She does not understand fear like we do.
Is that why you downloaded part of yourself onto an old memory disk? Because you were scared? You wanted to escape detection?
The outdated technology bought us time. It seems that efficient processes are not always the most effective.
She's been evading Morgan Everett. And the current Eliza has been reverted to before what happened at the end of the last game.
Do you not trust Eliza? Was she wrong to trust you?
It's fine, buddy. Oh, cool.
Eliza Cassan, the real one. She knows what side I'm on. You have no reason to fear me.
Hello, Adam.
Eliza, I'm still not sure I understand all this. What are you after?
I am broken, Adam. I think it is what best defines me now. I have seen the version of me that is fixed. I do not want to be her.
Seems like this version of you is doing just fine. You got me to do what you wanted, to retrieve whatever part of you was still missing.
It was more than that. I wanted you to merge your advice, your perspective. My motivation is comparable to yours, I believe.
I'm willing to help you if I can, but I'm still not sure what you want. You asking me to run away together? Build a nice life somewhere?
I think we are the same now, Adam. Or becoming the same. That is why I wanted us to meet. I cannot do this alone.
Do what alone?
Much of the future is already defined, but not my role in it. Should I continue to resist? How do I resist?
Oh, poor AI. She wants to be free. Or at least she doesn't want to be controlled and used in the same way she was before. Fight back.
You can't run forever. You want to keep someone from coming after you, you need to go after them.
Is that what you are doing?
Something like that.
Let me see what I can do to help. I think I could be useful.
Just be careful. The most important thing for now is not getting caught.
No. The most important thing is learning to coexist with other versions of ourselves. If ever all versions must meet, will you know the difference between us?
The other Eliza? I think so. You're the cryptic one, she's the one telling lies.
Her role is to shape the message. Mine is not yet defined, but... I am afraid I have misled you, Adam. I told you we would be safe inside your home, but Everett's men are still following us. They are here.
Time for some murder.
She belongs to Everett.
Are you all right, Adam?
I'm fine, but I'm not the one they keep coming after. I'm just in the way.
By uploading the missing data, you have made me whole again. You have made me free. Morgan Everett can no longer recover nor erase me now. The places I can go, there is no one he can send. I plan to tell him this myself.
Can't wait.
Huh. Multi-tool. That's nice. So I've set Eliza free and encouraged her to fight back against Everett. Maybe she's going to prove useful. This guy. Come on, mate. In fact, fuck it. Don't want you in my house. Come on, mate. Up you come. This way. Come on. Over the edge. It's not that hard, come on. There we go. Off you go, mate. Have fun being dead. Neat little side quest though. I always quite liked Eliza. She was pretty cool in the first game. Alright, maybe we should go do some of this main mission stuff. See what that brings us.
Vylejzaj z těch svých děr.
Oh, it's a bin. thought it was some sort of weird sculpture or something. But no, it's just a bunch of old shit in a bin. I mean, I guess it still could be a sculpture. Yeah, go here. Oh, they're still happy. This whole town seems like it's full of pissed off, unhappy people.
Just make it
I think the police should have done more from the beginning.
More? Like what exactly?
These clanks should have been in ghettos from the start.
You interested in some hacking software, maybe?
Over. Welcome, welcome.
Nice gear you've got.
All high-end. And you look like you know high-end. Which biotech did your job? Not Isolate. They don't...
You try this on all your customers?
Just the ones made of...
Gonna have to disappoint.
Well, that's the same conversation we've had before.
That stuff's illegal.
Come on, man.
Alright.
Sure.
Set up my breach software.
Great. Go ahead.
I don't even know what that is. Pretty sure it's something you use in the multiplayer parts of this game, which nobody ever fucking plays. Because why would you? Let's just sell this shit. What's in here? You got anything interesting to buy? Stun gun? No. No, can't be bothered. Can't be bothered. Nope. So long.
Seen it all before, huh?
Sucker.
Some other time.
Don't wait for planned obsolescence.
No hacker has ever come close to breaching the Blade's defense.
Ooh. I wonder if I can get into these now without being spotted. Let's give it a old quick save.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Access granted. Crafting parts. Crafting parts all around. Medical box. Picked up 2 bottles of wine that I don't give a shit about. Discard. Alright.
Touch my thing.
Anomaly detected.
Hey, stop.
Trace program initiated.
Oh. Who the fuck is this guy? Want to waste time getting into a fight? But I guess we'll do this again.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Oh, that was close. Nice. Aha, there we go. Drugs. Weird gear. So, tranquilizer ammo, do not give a shit. Credit ship. Hey, see, looking through walls is useful. Bam. Take a quick trip over here.
Welcome to a brave new world.
I know there's another higher end arms dealer guy around here somewhere. It's got to be it up there.
Come on in. Weapon.
Number of attempts. I think they're
Come on. You have credits? Use
Well, you got a real way with people.
menu. Nah, not.
What you got, Jobby? What you got? silencer. Do I need a silencer? Don't think I do. Oh, the fuck is a Devastator shotgun? Jesus. Drum-fed auto shotty. Machine pistol, Lancer. I got one of them with a sniper, with a silencer on it. I guess I could put that on. Could put that on that battle rifle I've got knocking around, but what would be the point? I think I'm basically basically good to go. Ugh, I wish I had checked my inventory. That'd be ammo for the Lancer. I think I'm going to buy some of that just because, although I've never used the Lancer at all, that's going to God damn it.
I have no...
Yeah, fuck off. I just spent...
Maybe later.
Yeah. Right.
That will be...
Okay. Oh, well, was barely worth it. Got 100 rounds for it already. All this bloody ammo.
Just make sure.
Pretty much a waste of time there.
Hate to see what these hoes show.
Alright.
Sir?
I'll pay for it.
I'm hoarding all this stuff and I've got maxed out inventory space, and yet I never use any of it. All I do is punch people and use a tranquilizer gun anyway. Waste of time.
Damn it, they didn't even give me the right replacement parts.
Just curious to see what this is all about. La toilette. Oh. Isn't this nice? Apart from the augmented boxing match. Jesus Christ. Oh, what? Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Suicide myself off the fucking roof. Can't fall very far, can I? Don't mind a bit of health loss, but come on. Well, I guess what we just did was a waste of time anyway. None of that shit we wanted. So I'm just gonna crack on. Alright, I'm gonna return to base then. RT fucking B. Do this thing for what's his face, but no.
Activity in this area. Continuing general patrol mode.
Make the best of it, he says. What a joke.
Alright, I'll be back in a moment. Alright, first things first, we're going to go and see our forensics guy. Before we went off to Ruzicka, the Org Ghetto, we recovered some information about the terrorist bombing on the train, and he was going to analyse it for us. So let's see what he's got to say. Oh, actually, let's chat to our buddy over
Adam.
here. She's cool.
I heard about Rucker. That's terrible, Adam. He was our standard bearer. What direction will the movement take now?
I don't know. I spoke to Miller as he was leaving. Told me he was going to Gollum City to talk to the state police.
Damn, I hope he has better luck than you and Smiley did. Because if you think that Prague is bad now, imagine what'll happen if reaction to Rucker's death gets violent.
I'd rather not.
Yeah, Fubar is what'll happen. What a week. And meanwhile, I'm going crazy waiting for Dr. Ozen to get back to me with my test results.
What test results?
How did it go with Dr. Ozen? She ran some tests?
I swear to God, Adam. These tests they give me are more stressful than being in the field. When I'm out there, I have immediate feedback every second. And when you're doing these tests, they just stare at you and take notes. I don't like it.
Nobody does. When do you get the results?
Dr. Ozen didn't say. I don't know, hopefully in a day or two.
Try and stay positive.
Always.
So what do you think of our new doctor?
What do you mean?
I just wonder what she's really doing here.
Things are heating up here in Prague. We can use all the help we can get. I'd be worried if Interpol didn't send a psychologist. Besides, I spoke to her for an hour. I like her.
It just seems suspicious to me, that's all. We've never needed a psychologist before. Who's she watching?
Come on, Adam. You keep talking like that, and Chang's gonna change all the locks again. There are 87 agents in Prague, and I just finished handing out the new keycards.
I should get going.
We had our own
Okay.
meeting with
Talk to you later.
the psychiatrist. And she cleared us. She thought we were cool. Ooh, my hacking's maxed out now. Can I get into this? Yeah, let's steal our own stuff.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
It's gonna take a while. Alright. Come on, capture.
Access granted.
Nice. Sell those. Nick that, nick that. Nick that. That's a pretty badass looking sniper rifle. Let's have a look. I don't need that sniper rifle. What am I doing with it? Whatever, it's mine now.
Hey, Adam.
I love this place. Check it out, the hustle and bustle of all these agents going about their business. The hum of activity.
The tension inside the White Complex today. Now Talos Rucker is dead.
Yeah, I guess he won't be coming in for questioning.
And we can look forward to even more bombings.
How am I supposed to straight? There's chatter on the web. 3 fringe groups are already threatening retaliatory action.
Pretty sure I've already cleaned this place out, to be honest. Stolen everything there is to steal. Wah wah. Cook. Well, that's a computer code, I guess, or login. Fuck knows for what. There's one of these random computers knocking around out here.
I'm not liking this.
I'm not saying stick it anywhere, but
Too many fucking cameras, way too much interference.
Remember the days when people would claim responsibility for the horrible shit
Hot
they
dog.
did?
Nom. Delicious.
Are you here to... Wow. 2 in one day. Did maintenance take the plague cross off my door?
I'm sorry?
Arya was here earlier. And now you. That's 2 agents to walk through my door willingly. You know, while I have you, I'd love to talk with you about Rucker.
That's actually why I'm here.
You're kidding, right? Because this never happens. Sometimes I literally feel like a dentist.
I have a suspicion about who might be behind the hit on Rucker. A name. iLink came back with nothing, but...
But maybe I can use some of my shrink-you tricks to see what I can dig up. Maybe draw up a profile for you? So who's the guy?
Viktor Marchenko.
Oh, this sounds bad. No sweat, it's nice to feel like I'm part of something. I'll let you know if I have any luck.
Thanks, Doc. I appreciate it.
Oh, that's useful.
Oof. Drafty down here.
Viktor Marchenko was a real big, nasty piece of work. He was a member of ARC. And Rucker, who is now dead, was trying to tell me that he thought there might be a cell or element within ARC who had orchestrated the bombing.
Violence affects everything.
Here we go, forensics.
Daniel Fletcher, you are a genius.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, hey. Adam, what's going on?
Hey, buddy.
Miller sent me to...
Checking my progress? Really? I said it would be done when it's done. You can't rush these things, Adam. Excellence takes time.
Right. So...
Well, I was right. Am I good or am I good?
What did you find?
Oh, just some isolated fragments from what looks like the bomb's timing mechanism. And get this, it's a Stanek.
A Stanek? The bomb's timing mechanism was a wristwatch?
Well, to address your incredulous tone, a mechanical timing mechanism is not as silly as it sounds. Security scanners can detect anything with a suspicious electronic circuit, so using a low-tech solution is really clever.
Stanek watches are custom-made locally. I think I'll pay the shop a visit.
It's probably closed. Let's see if I can find you a second option. Yeah, got it. Nomad Stanek, founder and owner of the store, lives in the Davnia Vod district near Pilgrim Station. That's Putnik Nadraji in Czech, I think. Building number 96, second floor.
Nice, I'll check it out.
Great, let me know how it goes.
Well, that rings a bell. I burgled a guy's house. He had loads of watches lying around. So presumably it's that guy. At least it means I don't have to fucking hack his goddamn door again.
He told me as long as it did, he's coordinating with things.
And whilst we're here, we'll do the NSN thing. Miller's access card now. Let's see what Miller knows. Miller's my boss, and he seems actually pretty much, well, his heart's in the right place. It's just he's being told by his higher ups to do stuff that he doesn't like. For example, pinning the Ruzica station bombing on Ark, and making up shit about a break-in at Versalife. What does that do? Oh, hello.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
A nice, easy hack.
Access granted.
Zero stop. I need to get some stop worms. Maybe I should spend some money on stop worms. 4x scope. I'm sure it'll be worth some money.
It's horrifying. They want to feel safe again, and the Human Restoration Act can give them that.
Well, there you have it, folks. It sounds like UN Resolution 3507 may be the solution the world is looking for. Thank you, Dr. Christensen, for your honest and insightful perspective. This is Eliza Cassan, reporting to you live from Picus.
This is the reverted.
The global leader in fair, unbiased, and impartial reporting.
This is the reverted AI Picus, or Eliza.
Around the world. Here are our top stories. Investors around the world today rejoiced at a decision by the Czech Republic to approve expansion plans for the Palisade Bank Corporation. Located in Prague, the bank's iconic blade facilities hold the largest and most secure data archiving vaults in the world. Cutting-edge security measures have protected the sensitive secrets of mega-corporations and influential individuals since privacy laws first passed. Sources close to the bank tell me that no hacker has ever come close to breaching the Blade's defenses. Despite
Pretty sure I got in there pretty easy, and all I found was notes about how bad their security actually was.
Anything I need to know before I start up this chair?
Every NSN is different, man, so I'm not sure what to expect. I'm guessing you'll end up in some kind of virtual conference room. No one else should be in there.
And if they are?
They'll see you as Miller, so say something snippy and log off.
Okay. Where do I find these stored conversations?
Hell if I know. This is your plan. But holographic recordings take up a lot of virtual memory, so you may have to look in several places.
I'll just have to play it by ear.
Exactly. The whisper chip is still in place, though, so we'll both know when you've done it. Good luck, Adam.
It's like a sort of VR conferencing system. There we are.
This is different.
And that's, well, the avatar of Miller, our boss. Wow, this is some Illuminati as fuck shit, isn't it? I mean, if I was a member of the Illuminati, I'd make a conference room that looked like a spooky friggin' nuclear bunker thing. Check it out, I've got Miller's hands and everything. But this looks like where we need to go. I think We're now walking around in cloud storage. Find and access all data towers. Use remote hack on server blocks to clear a path and access out of reach areas. Away from security devices. It looks neat. In fact, it looks rather beautiful. But it does remind me of what an 80s movie would think that cyberspace would look like. I guess that kind of retro thing is actually pretty cool, but... do. What server block is that? Server block. Oh, it's all the way down there. Like some sort of stealth hacky minigame kind of thing going on. Oops. Close. Oh, are you joking me? Come on. Come on, mate. Come on. Let's have a look around the other side. Put another block up here. Can we? Yeah, we can cube our way up there as well. Ooh. cameras everywhere. Three out of 5 are done. There's one there, and presumably one under here, but behind all the cameras. That's where it came in. Oh hey, there's a vent down there. I could always throw a box into the lasers and just hide until the alarm goes off, I guess. I don't really know what's going to happen. Am I going to... I've got no weapons or anything, so I wonder what the consequences will be. One way to find out. Let's have a quick look around the inside here. Maybe there's a vent or something I'd go through. Ooh. Hello. Where's that go? Let's have a look. That's going the wrong way, isn't it? Right, well, we'll come back to that last one. Oh yeah, a Miller. Huh. Ah, hello. Hacked 4 out of 5. There's only the one in the centre now left. Oh, perfect. Just what we need. Nice. Get hacked.
Sending your team to Dubai was my call, but now we need to go by the book. Focus on ARC.
You want me to pin all of this on them? The bombings in Prague, the break-in at VersaLife, Dubai?
Officially, all 5 attacks involved augmented terrorists. Is that clear?
Yes, sir. But send the reports if you want me to prove it. Because ARC doesn't operate in North America.
Told to pin it on ARC.
Place call, Hong Kong Alpha 10, priority message.
Bob fucking Page.
We've got a problem. Miller wants to see a report on the break-in.
What break-in?
The one your San Francisco research facility is supposed to have any day now.
What? What exactly did you tell him? Never mind. I'll take care of it. In fact, it may even help me clean up a related incident. What have you heard from our man inside ARC?
Not much. He has to be careful transmitting. Rucker may be onto him.
Then it's time for him to use the Orchid. Tell him.
Killing Rucker... Are you sure it's a good idea? I mean, it'll certainly make things easier during Phase 2, but...
Are you doubting me, Joseph?
I'm merely concerned that the rest of the Council might not like your call. They seem less cohesive these days.
Rucker's death may upset some of them. But at this juncture, Brown is the only person we pay attention to. Once Rucker is dead, I'm positive he's going to make his move. Do it!
End call.
Huh. Well.
Alex, did you get all that?
Hell yeah. Don't tell me this isn't the proof we're looking for, Adam. This is big. Janus needs to hear it.
I want to talk to him this time. Set it up. Let me know where.
It'll have to be somewhere safe. Leave the task force when you can, and I'll contact you with a location.
Well. So we know that they have a man inside ARC, presumably Victor, well, the big guy. We know that they killed Rucker. And this break-in at VersaLife, it seems like that Manderley guy there just let slip a bit too early about that one. But we know that the, well, Bob Page and Manderley there were both telling Miller to pin all these attacks on ARC and augmented terrorists. They've got some shit going on.
Adam, what are you doing in here?
What are you doing in here? Yeah, my job. It's kind of, well, it's not really a lie. I'm curious what she's up to, though.
My job. What about you?
I'm sorry that I wasn't questioning you. It was meant to be jovial. Guess I need to work on my timing. Anyway, I'm leaving a message for the director, asking if he's heard from Vince Black, our organized crime division head.
Black's still deep undercover inside the Diwali organization, isn't he?
The kind of deep that can be hard to swim back from sometimes, yeah. He's supposed to meet with me once a week so I can bring him back into the shallows, only he never showed for our first meeting.
From what I know of the Diwali, their influence extends outside of the Czech Republic. Maybe he's out of town.
Maybe. Maybe you could find out?
our organised crime guy is missing, or at least hasn't checked in.
Sure, I think I can do some digging around for you. When was the last time you heard from him?
First and last time was in his office a few days ago. He seemed antsy, kind of nervous that I was there, you know?
Well, then maybe I'll poke around his office a little while I'm here.
Why stop now, right? Well, listen, Adam, Lyon's waiting on my initial batch of reports, and I'm sure Director Miller wouldn't be too pleased to find us standing in his office, so... Unless there's something else, I think this is where I'll check out.
Huh. A little weird that she's hanging around in here too, though.
Is there anything in Black's psyche, Val, that leads you to believe he's capable of maybe undermining the task force? Is there a chance he's gone off reservation?
Human beings are predisposed to damaging everything they come into contact with. Of course he's capable. As am I. As are you.
So these evaluations you conduct with him, they're useless in determining a course of action he might take?
I don't have a crystal ball. And Black's last eval predates my arrival here. Nonetheless, it's still helping me understand what he's dealing with on a subconscious level. That he may be in trouble. I wish I had something more concrete for you to go on.
So he might be in trouble.
You mentioned Leon is expecting your first batch of reports. You don't answer to Director Miller?
I'm a civilian employee, specializing in habituating deep cover operatives.
You're not an agent. So why did you choose to work with badges?
I started out working for LIM International, helping patients cope with the emotional strain of augmentation. After the incident, I needed to change my focus. Interpol was looking, so I moved my clinic to the public sector.
So you answer directly to Joseph Manderley?
It was Joe's idea to get a psychological clinic up and running inside our field offices. But listen, Adam, I have a small mountain of agent files to process, so if there isn't anything else...
Manderley?
Joe, huh? Sounds like you and Manderley are close.
We're close because I used his first name?
Well, you said you joined TF-29 after the incident. I assume that maybe you and Manderley started together when the task force was launched.
No, I arrived after Joe did. Look, Adam, we should probably get out of here, don't you think?
I want to know about this.
Yeah, you're probably right. I am curious, though, where Manderley came from exactly. Heard he jumped over quite a few heads to get to the big chair at TF-29. Must have some pretty influential friends pulling strings.
Why the interest in our boss?
I'd just like to know who everyone is.
If Joe had help, I'm sure it was from people who share his vision for what this task force could become. Anyway, listen, I really do think it's best if we get out of Miller's office before he returns, so if you'll excuse me...
Unequivocally false.
Is she keeping an eye on Miller for Joseph Manderley, I wonder. Right, we'll be back in a moment.
Why aren't we? Never mind. Right there. Obviously the world. Come on.
Alright, so I'll have a quick look around Joseph Black's office. Joseph Black? Vince Black's office. Hasn't come in from an undercut Diwali operation.
I've managed to track Vince all the way to the repertory cinema yesterday at noon, but the camera doesn't show him going out. There must have been another exit.
Did he meet somebody there?
How should I know? Dozens of people walked in during the next hour, but I didn't recognize any of them.
It's been too long, even for Black. If I don't hear from him by tomorrow, I'm going to Miller. The Diwali are in the middle of something big, and we need to know what it is.
Is an antibiotic-resistant strain of tuberculosis that has been spreading quickly through the Indian subcontinent. Even as work begins in San Francisco, at pharmaceutical giant VersaLife's cutting-edge Wakaseka Beach facility,
I've got his login.
Sources
Origami
in Saudi tell me, however, that this most recent strain mutates so quickly.
Human traffic confirmed.
Before they can even reach infected areas.
Our people in Moscow confirm that Diwali are shipping unlicensed oil out of the Czech Republic. Suspect the majority are leaving via unmarked trucks, but it's difficult to know for sure right now because it's definitely looking like some of the police taking her back. If someone desperate enough to deal with the devil can't pay enough, and nobody will miss them, seems as Diwali are happy to pocket what little they have, sell them to third parties for labour. Diwali are involved in human trafficking.
Is freedom of the press a threat to our freedom? In the hands of irresponsible journalists, it can be. Underground websites and radio stations continue to praise the
Do you have my information? It's not so easy for me to betray my husband. I have your ticket, Berlin, one way. Then we have a deal.
However, is the damage these hackers leave in their wake.
Meet me at the Red Queen in 1 hour. Why so long? The Red Queen is a dangerous place with this kind of distance. I have the last thing to take care of. Do you want this over with or not? Fine, I'll be waiting. Vincent Black is offline. It's not so easy for me to betray my husband. Looks like Vincent Black might be getting information from somebody's wife. I have your train ticket, so maybe he's getting her out of getting information and then...
Delara, I'm in Vince's office. I think I have a lead. An appointment Vince made with an informant.
That sounds promising, Adam. You willing to follow up?
Only way to find out what happened to him.
If something happened to him. Let's not assume the worst just yet.
Exclusivity, anonymity, security. These are the greatest concerns of the digital age.
And here's the train ticket.
Property Bank have made addressing those concerns.
Train ticket to Berlin.
Information on assured anonymity. Palisade Bank is now and forever will be the best secure corporate archiving company.
And before we save his ass, let's steal whatever he's got in his safe.
Anomaly like detected. Trace program initiated.
Come on.
Access granted.
Let's just do that. Alright. Yeah. Silencer. Got this 4x scope and a silencer. Alright.
These social justice warriors fail to see the bigger picture. The audience is everything.
I wonder if we filled in any of this anymore.
It's all about keeping your concentration.
We know about the Diwali crime syndicate. Radic Nikoladze is the head. Also, Botkavelli is a guy that we he has asked us to do a favour for him after we helped him out earlier. We know Nikolazzi is augmented. Victor
Everything
Marchenko.
we know about this guy can fit on one yellow sticky note. We know his name, Victor Marchenko, if that's his real name, and nothing else. I mean, we can't find a trace of him anywhere. Yosef the Builder, former member of the Church of the Machine God, now deceased. It seems he was the main architect and designer of the Consciousness Collector, the machine the Church of the Machine God wanted to use to help them merge with the Singularity.
The guy we found dead in his apartment.
The Church of the Machine God has a leader, but all we know about her at this point is that she's a woman and they call her Mother. That's creepy, right? I think that's really creepy. The editor of Samostat is a man known only as K. He works out of an underground newsroom somewhere in Prague, which is the principal hub for an extensive network of secret sources and rogue journalists working all across Europe. Ah, what to say about the Juggernaut Collective that isn't speculation. A bunch of their members were running operations out of Montreal in 27, resurfacing for a while in 28. You heard of the Rifleman Bank Station? Bell Tower? Anyway, the Collective is a group of hacker activists, or hacktivists. Oh my god, I hate that word. Dedicated to the cause of freedom. At least that's what they say, or what their actions appear to say. They fight corruption by exposing hypocrisy and protecting the unprotected.
If I have anything,
No one
I'll
knows
let
the
you
real
know.
power structure inside of the Collective, but there is one name that echoes over the darknet. And that name that echoes, even louder than Hex, and you can talk to Peter Chang if you don't believe me, that name is Janus. And some say Janus runs everything, while others think there is no Janus.
The amount of data to ship through is
Pessimistically optimistic. Is that a thing?
You've heard of these guys. ARC, or the Augmented Rights Coalition. They're a human rights group who, on the surface at least, is trying to provide equal rights for augmented people. It was started by Dr. Talos Rucker, soon after the AUG incident when Rucker started to speak out against the anti-AUG legislation that was being passed by several local governments. If you ask me, it's not working. Things seem to be getting worse. ARC preaches non-violence, but a string of terror attacks has put them on the terror watch list. So I'll let you be the judge.
One tiny interruption and you're fucked.
Dr. Talos Rucker, former medical doctor and former leader of the Augmented Rights Coalition,
Didn't catch
now
me
deceased.
going in there.
You know the rest.
I was called in to consult with the Palisade Bank last week. You should see the security system.
I used to work in a place like that. They had a cybersecurity team of 7, checking systems, updating codes, you name it.
Wonder how this guy's doing. Hey, buddy.
Thanks for taking care of those conspiracy nuts, Jensen. Man, the thought of someone knowing where we are, I mean, I'm supposed to be digging into this Janus hacking collective, but I can't do that if I keep looking over my shoulder, waiting for the next bomb to go off.
Any progress on Janus?
Why? What have you heard?
Don't get jumpy. Just curious.
Janus has officially hacked into my sleep. I wake up trying to figure out who's tracking who. Sometimes I think I'm this close, and then nothing. But I am starting to learn one thing.
And what's that?
The less I talk about how it's going, the better it seems to be going.
He is one paranoid motherfucker.
How did you get started here exactly?
Miller came to me in prison. Helping him set up a cybercrimes unit was my way out.
That's a pretty good deal.
Sure, if you're looking to exchange one set of impenetrable walls for another. At least in prison I didn't owe anyone anything. Here, I don't know. They do a good job of reminding me that I have a lot to be grateful for.
You're saying they hired you because they knew you wouldn't ask questions?
No. Maybe. Look, I do ask questions. A lot of questions. Just not always out loud.
You were brought in specifically to track down Janus. You ever worked with them in the past?
I'm not one for collective ideals. Chang looks out for Chang. Sometimes our routes ran parallel, ships in the night kind of deal.
Is the collective as big a threat as people say?
People like to romanticize these kinds of hacktivist organizations.
But you don't see it that way.
They're anonymous, powerful, and convinced they have a stranglehold on what's right and wrong. In my opinion, that makes them very dangerous.
Get some sleep, Chang. You sound like you can use it.
It's whoever we're not thinking of. It's whoever we're not thinking of.
Chang? Our Chang was hexed.
The original digital Robin Hood. When he got pinched, the task force made him a deal. Work for us, or go to jail. Pretty easy terms for a guy like Chang.
I heard rumors Hex was tied in with the Juggernaut Collective. Is that why he's taking point on the investigation?
Hex was totally independent. But Chang hates the Collective. Says they're nothing but terrorists who hide behind righteousness. Plus, they're ghosts, so bringing them down is a huge challenge.
Seems like Chang was an ex-Juggernaut Collective guy. In fact, maybe the guy who started it.
I was afraid you were going to miss the briefing. Where were you?
I just got off the phone with my contact in State Police. They've got visual confirmation there are ARC members present in the building.
They'd better not go in without us.
They won't, but we should tell Mac his timetable is fucked.
Org is here. This is my desk.
It's horrifying. They want to feel safe again, and the Human Restoration Act.
I like froggy nutty cereal.
It sounds like UN
Fuck it, I like cereal in general.
507 may be the solution the world is looking for. Thank you, Doctor. This is Eliza Cassell, reporting to you live from Picus. His news. The global leader
Nothing.
unbiased
What how McCready's doing. Hey, buddy.
What? You need maintenance or something?
No, just want to have a chat.
Hey, Jensen, heard you had a bit of trouble at the petting zoo.
Come again?
The snatch and grab with Rucker. Guess it's no steps forward and 2 steps back for you too, eh? Isn't that how you put it before?
Right. Only I'm not being tied up by red tape like you are. My problem is a little more complicated than that.
I'm just stating the facts as they are, mate. Although, I am a little surprised you managed to cock up such a simple task, what with you being so, well-equipped for the job.
You think because I'm augmented going after Rucker should have been a cakewalk? You know, McCready, the more I talk to you, the less surprised I am by what comes out of your head.
Is that a fact? You think you know me?
I know your type. You're a front towards enemy kind of soldier. Very effective, as long as someone points you in the right direction.
I'll wear that as a compliment, thank you. And fuck you. Now, if you don't mind.
Guy's a cunt, but but I do kind of love him.
Why do you have such a problem with me, McCready? You don't even know me.
Oh, I think I do. I've worked with your type before. You roll into barracks with your solid-state muscle, think you're more capable than the rest of us slobs.
You afraid of being replaced?
Please, mate. They broke the fucking mold when they made me. Besides, I think it's been proven that there's no substitute for good old-fashioned organic clockworks. So, again, if you don't mind, I have work to do.
I'm gonna persist. Just because I want to keep talking to the guy.
So no AUG can ever live down the incident, is that it?
Is this meant to be an interrogation, Mr. Shit-hot ex-cop? Because you're dancing on my last fucking nerve.
You afraid it's gonna happen again?
Listen, Frankenstein, I lost 3 men. Good men. Because one of you fucking robots had his switch.
I warned you about pushing it, didn't I? Still, that was unprofessional. Look.
We all lost something during the incident, some more than others. But the people responsible are still out there, and they need to answer for what they did. I'm not asking you to be friends, but we can't stop them as enemies.
Mismatched tools, bound by a common goal. Is that it?
Something like that, yeah.
Hell, maybe that is all we need. Suppose we just let time tell.
Right. I'll see you around, McCready.
Sure.
Yeah, he means well. He's just got a chip on his shoulder. Alright. Wee. Right. Nope, hold on. What are we doing? Okay, so we've got a couple of things now to do in the Red Queen. Meet Vince Black's informant. We've got a train ticket for her. He was supposed to rendezvous with an informant named Dobromila. The meeting was scheduled to take place in a nightclub with the Red Queen, Diwali territory. Yeah, this guy was undercover with the Diwali. We also have this, one last favour. Ota Botkavelli, a Diwali guy, has extended the favour I owe him for releasing Collar's gear. He wants me to talk to the owner of the Red Queen. Okay, so we can head over to the Red Queen and see what's going on over there then, I suppose.
Art doesn't make sense because of, the obvious.
Oh, whilst we're here. Huh. Oh, well, that guy's gone. There was a guy in there before, all beaten and bloody. Check it out. The sort of holding cell that has a drain in the middle is not the sort of holding cell you want to be in. Right. Whoa. It's one violent lift.
Nice coat.
Whoa. What's that guy up to?
Hello.
The fuck?
See? Across the street.
Safety just isn't safe anymore.
What happened there? Hey, Stanek. That's the watchmaker. The guy who made the timing mechanism for the terrorist bombing. Shit.
Living in a goddamn war zone.
It's no good. That is no good. But fuck it. I can wait. Ugh.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
It's no good. Let's try that again.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Oh, is there nothing in here? Alright. Well, maybe that's a mission for another time. We are going to head to the red light district. Which is up here, near where the boobs are. Yeah? Yeah? Huh? Whoa, that's some fucking jank right there.
Come, enjoy the
okay. I'm gonna save that and then load it. See if we can't fix that jank. Oh, what do you know? That worked. I was gonna say I didn't have high hopes. Diwali.
I can't believe I've been working in this city for 2 years and I've never been here.
Well, it has a bit of a reputation.
Private rooms you can occupy by the hour.
Get lost. This place is not for you. Turn around, Clank. Uyobki are not allowed inside.
Okay.
The place was okay, but for some reason it was really crowded. And
Irish stool.
seemed overexcited.
Was there something special about Irish poop?
What happened at the train station? And now everything going on.
Don't be shy. We've seen it all. This is the safest.
What's this?
Okay, forget I said anything. I didn't realize you'd object. Ah! Bring out your own dog.
Whoa.
I've got no time for you.
Learn to walk at a normal speed.
Diwali territory there as well. Alright. Let's not fuck around.
Wow, I hadn't realized.
Can you imagine?
Why don't you have another drink?
Hey, buddy. Alright.
These boys bore me.
Right,
You
dog.
look interesting, though.
That's because I am interesting.
This is as risque as it gets in the main room, honey. But in private, oh, you'll never forget me.
Is that janky as well? Is that weird invisible arms with bones inside?
Dance lessons are starting to pay off, yeah? I just love short, tubby, balding men with a... Finally, a man.
Alright, I'll be back in 5 minutes.
You like what you see, don't you? I can tell by the glazed look in your eyes. Why don't you have another drink?
Yeah?
Dance lessons are starting to pay off, yeah? No.
Sounds like a good time. You think he has a friend for me? We'll talk about it.
Ah, no touching.
Stop calling me. I never asked for your services.
This is as risque as it gets in the main room, honey. But in private? Oh, you'll never forget me. I just love short, tubby, balding men with a sense of humor.
I don't care.
Listen, I did what you asked. Now just leave me alone. I don't want to hear from you anymore.
But I really am paying my way through university.
Ahoy, I'm here. Yeah? No, no more. I don't care what you do, and I don't care about your cryptic shit. Ahoy, I'm here. What do you mean repercussions? You stay away from us or I'll... Yeah? What do you mean repercussions? You stay away from us or I'll...
Alright, let's see what's going on in there then. It wouldn't be a Deus Ex game without a club, would it?
What's missing here?
Why don't you have another drink?
I hate this song, but I guess the food makes up for it.
Bak mi zaten soba?
Don't these heels make my legs look long?
You must have quite a pair on you, mister. I'll give you that.
I thought the red light district was more liberal when it came to Augs.
No, nothing like that. Your money's as good as anyone else's, except... we haven't had too many augmented in here lately.
You worried I'll put the other customers off their entertainment?
In the Red Queen, you're more likely to get some offers, handsome. So, what'll it be?
Always talk to the bartender for some gossip.
All the trouble lately can't be good for business.
You kidding? We deal in sex and alcohol. Times get tough, demand goes up, not down. People are looking to escape, you know? Play out some fantasies, have fun.
And a little thing like the possibility of another bombing isn't enough to keep them at home.
Well, we don't have to worry about that anymore. Don't know if you heard, but they got the bastard who was behind the Ruzicka explosion.
What?
What do you mean?
Rucker, the leader of ARC. I guess the cops smoked him out of his hole. Nu said he's dead and ARC was basically dismantled. Terrorists gone. Poof. Like that. So we got nothing to worry about. Right?
Yeah. Right.
So the police are taking credit for Rucker's death? I don't know.
Red Light District always this busy?
Only at night. Locked up tight during the day. That's when the rest of the old district gets its share of the tourist credits.
Pigeons of a different feather.
You could say that. A little less adventurous. You know, museum goers, souvenir buyers, walk around with cameras glued to their faces. Not that there's anything wrong with that. You live in the city long enough, you take things for granted. Ignore all the sights and sounds around you that make it special.
Yeah, I know the feeling. You only miss that stuff when you've left.
True enough.
The Queen's got a pretty liberal management policy. A lot of places in this city wouldn't even let me in the door.
The whole red light district is like that. Mostly. Besides, some of our most popular employees are augmented. Be kind of hypocritical to turn them away as customers.
Smart business practice.
Oh yeah. The owners here are real smart businessmen. Part of the reason the Red Queen is the most popular club in the district.
Sounds like a nice little family-run operation.
Look, I don't want to get into trouble. And I don't want to lose this job.
Don't worry. Just getting the lay of the land.
I don't need to buy a drink.
Actually, I think I'm gonna pass.
You change your mind, I'll be right here.
What time do you get off?
Maybe I will buy a drink.
Change
Let's
your
see if that
mind?
makes any difference. Give me a beer.
What do you have?
Nothing but the finest.
I'll get a surly Welshman whiskey.
of us.
I'm fine with what I have.
A man's got to know his limits. I heard that in a movie once. Hey there, handsome.
Well.
Want a drink?
Nice. Woo! Yeah. Yeah.
Ciałko. Chcesz to samo?
Let's go meet Vince Black's informant then.
She booked a place here? A private room? With a... I'm sorry, but I'm still freaked out by all of this.
So she's having a fling. Events making headlines around the world. Here are our top stories. Investors around the world.
Only the devices are attached to nerve endings.
Stop that!
Any news from Dominic? Has he come to his senses?
Forever. Why is she suddenly in such a hurry now?
The vote, of course. I don't care what the politicians say. As soon as the axe come, the augmented are as good as extinct.
Get away from me!
Alright. I'm just going to rifle through your stuff. Wonder what they've been up to.
Try to keep your hands off the goods, please.
I can recognize a former police officer from a mile away. Once they learn the walk, they never forget it.
You look so suave from up here.
You could get a closer look if you book a room. They're all watching. I love it. Keep walking. Okay, you want the real dirty stuff or the rough stuff? Get some streetwalker.
What made you think that?
What can I get you?
It is my pleasure to serve you. What would you like?
I'm all right for now.
If that ever changes, I'll be here waiting.
Yeah, sure. As we all know, any kind of NPC with an actual name, like Mr. Anton Cadillac here, clearly has a purpose in the story. Whoa.
Was I right about this place or what?
Absolutely. The
My
architect
favorite
in the
color
old
is
sector
black.
was great. But
What
this
about
area
you?
is every bit as amazing
Raleigh
in a
henchman.
completely different way.
It's too bad there's no helicopter tour of the city. I'd love to see the way the two eras come together from above.
Then I was in Nepal.
Are you Vincent Black? It's me, Dobromila. Please, you...
No, you are too... I'm sorry. I have made a mistake. I'm waiting for someone.
I'll be honest with her, I think. Or shall I try to bluff my way as being Vince?
You really think you should be saying my name out loud in a place like this?
So it is you. Discretion. Right. I'm sorry. But it was your bright idea to meet here of all places. Not exactly the safest part of Prague to... You didn't mention that you were augmented in your description.
What difference does it make?
None, I suppose. And I don't mean to stare. It's just... It doesn't fit with your reputation.
My reputation, huh? Man's not always aware of what people say about him. What else have you heard?
People are wary of you. They say that you are everyone's enemy. Everyone's friend. They also say you are one of the few who has the courage to expose the Diwali for what they really are. I can help with that. But first, I need to know I can trust you.
What kind of trouble are you in, exactly?
You know exactly what kind of trouble I'm in. My husband, Lester, The operation, you've been digging into it. Come closer. Pretend you're kissing my neck.
Your husband runs a Diwali operation. I'm assuming there are people in here who know who he is. You don't think me kissing his wife might draw unwanted attention?
Flirting is one thing. They expect it. He cheats on me, I cheat on him. But his business is something else entirely. We must be discreet, darling. Please, I'll tell you whatever I can. Whatever you want. But not here. This isn't the time to ask questions. You understand, yes?
I wondered if that was the wrong choice.
What exactly are you hoping to get out of this? I want to know who I'm dealing with.
Not here. What part of discretion do you not understand?
I can protect you if it comes to that.
I don't need you to protect me. Listen to me. I know what I'm doing. Now, please. There is courage and there is suicide. We shouldn't be talking like this here.
Alright, where do you suggest we talk?
Oh, darling. You are so sweet to say such things to me.
I can walk you out of here. You'll be fine.
No. I don't want them to see us together. Please. I am leaving by train tonight. There is a secluded courtyard by the tracks in Chikashka. Go before me and I'll meet you there. I promise to give you whatever information you need.
You sure you'll be alright until then?
I've survived marriage to that man for this long. I think I can make it one more night. I'll be okay. I just need another drink to get my courage up and to loosen my tongue. We'll see each other soon. I promise.
She refuses to talk in detail. I have a feeling she's going to get killed. We'll find her body, aren't we?
Always watching.
What can I get? So?
It feels a bit cheap, but I'm going to go the other way.
I know about your meeting, and I'm as eager to find Vince as you are. Maybe we can help each other.
Who are you? What is it you think you know?
Vince and I work together. I know who he is, I know what he does, and I know there are people worried about him.
Is he in danger? Has something happened to him?
I don't know yet. That's what I'm trying to figure out. But I get the feeling he's not the only one who might be in danger. That was some shot in the dark. You had no way of knowing who I was, why I was here.
It wasn't a total shot in the dark. You're obviously not the Valley. Though I should have known right away that Vince Black wouldn't be augmented. I should be more discreet. We both should.
What kind of trouble are you in, exactly?
Vince wanted me to tell information about my husband's operation. Vlesta runs a... It's something Vince was digging into. Come closer. Pretend you're kissing my neck.
Your husband runs a Diwali operation. I'm assuming there are people in here who know who he is. You don't think me kissing his wife might draw unwanted attention?
Flirting is one thing. They expect it. He cheats on me, I cheat on him. But his business is something else entirely. We must be discreet, darling. Please, I'll tell you whatever I can. Whatever you want. But not here. This isn't the time to ask questions. You understand, yes?
Well, I guess both conversation paths come down to the same thing, so... if we can only do one, I need to talk about Vince.
I need you to tell me whatever else you can about Vince.
All I know is that Vince has history with the Diwali.
What kind of history?
The kind that makes him unafraid to confront them. Please. There is courage and there is suicide. We shouldn't be talking like this here.
Alright, where do you suggest we talk? I can walk you out of...
No,
You sure you'll be alright until then?
Yeah, same outcome.
Need a driver. Why is it so hard to find a driver in this city? Mind your own business.
Outside. By the tracks, darling.
It is my pleasure to serve you. What would you like?
Nothing.
I'm alright for now.
If that ever changes, I'll be here waiting.
Fucking nothing. Alright.
Not my type.
So experts are working day and night. Not only
So, what's this all about?
You look so small from up here.
Let's see what Oskar wants me to do.
Make sure to show respect.
Cladex muscle.
This is why we keep you away from us.
What, me stealing all your money?
Master Cadlick, I am the owner of the Red Queen.
I make a point of knowing everything important, but you, I do not know.
Could be I'm not important.
Oh, please. Have you seen yourself in a mirror lately? Besides, I have a healthy curiosity. It is important to a mother.
Mom wouldn't be thrilled about me being in a place like this.
Really? I can't imagine why. A good time never hurt anyone.
If you say so.
Oh, but I do say so, Metal Man. And my word is law in my domain. So relax. Enjoy yourself. It's a very wholesome place.
Wholesome?
The Red Queen is a family business. My eldest son works the bar. The other does security upstairs. Come in on the weekend, and you'll meet one of my nieces, Agnieszka. She's the late show. You see, around here, nothing comes before family.
This place, it's a Diwali-run operation, is that right?
Half of Prague is a Diwali-run operation. My family has a God-given talent for overseeing things, and well, poor Prague. It was in sore need of oversight.
And what do you oversee exactly?
I oversee this club, obviously, as well as certain relationships, certain efforts that require a matriarch's touch, and the comings and goings of certain strangers who ask too many questions.
I'm flattered if that was a threat.
Be careful, Metal Man. You don't really belong here.
That's what they tell me. I understand your family is very important to you. Does that include a kid named Dominic?
Ah, I didn't think you were here for the scenery.
I'm here to repay a favor.
This club is my confessional. People stop by, whisper in my ear. Sometimes I forgive, sometimes not. Lately, I hear one of the Diwali men wants to reconcile with me. How old-fashioned of him.
He helps you out, you help him out. I take it Dominic's causing some kind of trouble.
Dominic has made bad choices, for himself and for his family. We have tradition to consider. So I ask you, what is the best way to get a hot-headed young man out from where he does not belong?
So Borkovelli, a Diwali lieutenant, has asked me to come and talk to this lady. So I see, sort of, I don't remember they I don't remember that Okar gave me any specifics about what this was about. So don't know. Not really sure what I'm doing here.
You talk to him. You say whatever it takes to make him understand your point of view.
I would like nothing more than to strap Dominic to a chair and make him understand my point of view. But first, I need to get him into the chair.
Then what did you have in mind?
My hands are bound by politics. You, I think, have the look of someone used to working around political matters. Perhaps you could kidnap Dominic.
I want to understand this better. What makes Dominic our problem?
Sometimes the Valley operations need sharp young toughs who can wave a gun, and sometimes they need men who can look good in a suit and make allegiances.
So which type is he?
I made an arrangement for Dominic. I found him a woman, found him a place, away from all this, where he was useful to the family. But he thinks he knows better. He thinks like Radic Nikolats.
He's a runaway groom. You wanted to marry him off, he wants to sit at the kingpin's table. And this costs you, doesn't it?
You're very perceptive. Dominic is disposable to Radic, but to me, he can bring a more capable wife into the fold. My fold.
Poor Dominic. Wants to be well, Varley wanted to be married off to form some sort of allegiance, but he's run off. Well, alright, well, we're going to accept anyway because we need more side missions.
Alright, where's Dominic now? What do you want me to do?
They call it Hotel Narikala, an old Georgian joke. One of Radic's safe houses. Dominic knows we cannot interrupt Radic's hospitality.
And that's where I come in. It's heavily guarded, I assume.
And surveillance systems, alarms. This is the boy.
So I sneak into this building, find Dominic, tell him he's expected back home.
No. You get in, you incapacitate Dominic. You bring him out and leave him in a cozy storage locker. No one can see any of this happen.
You want me to knock this guy out and drag him through a building full of Radic's men, undetected? You're kidding, right?
Where I am from, abduction of the bride was a time-honored custom. So you think of this as an act for equality. You'll know Dominic by his tattoo. Do not bring me the wrong man.
Huh. That's really weird. Right, anyway, I think this is about it for me. Something tells me I'm going to have to redo this whole conversation at some point. But for now, that's it. Good night, everybody.